Ma'am, we have completed real numbers, polynomials, pair of linear equations in two variables, quadratic equations, arithmetic progression, triangles, coordinate geometry. Currently, it's in introduction to trigonometry.
Introduction to trigonometry.
Yes.
Just a minute. Which chapter number?
Chapter number 8.
If I'm not wrong, chapter 8 is quadrilaterals, right? One second. Ammar, bache, which grade are you in?
10th.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, because introduction to trigonometry is there in 10th grade. I think you're in the wrong class right now. We're having a 9th class over here. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
I will just let the people,
that's
let
what
the team
that's
know.
what I was thinking, because
Yeah.
like this, I have a different math class, so I'll just check. I'll just check if I
Yeah,
got the wrong link.
right. Yeah, sure. Okay. Riaz, Abdul Jabbar, please switch on your cameras. Abdul Jabbar, am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Fine. So let's continue where we left off. Yes, Abdul Jabbar, what was the last question that we had done? We were doing factorizing, right? Abdul Jabbar?
Yes.
Yeah. Video, please. Switch on your video. I had given you some homework. Did you receive it? Did you complete your homework, Abdul Jabbar?
Ma'am, I didn't understand the first question.
Okay, can you please tell me which question that is? We will discuss it. Which question?
The question is, if the polynomial az cube plus 4z square plus 3z minus 4 and z cube minus 4z plus a leave the same remainder when divided by z minus 3, find the value of a.
Okay, good. So everything else you did, all the other questions you did?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Did you share your homework? Did you share your answers with the team on WhatsApp?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Let's solve this question. If this and this leave the same remainder when divided by z minus 3, find the value of a when they are divided by z minus 3. and z minus 3. So what do they leave? They leave the same remainder, right? Abdul Jabbar, are you there or have you left?
Yes, ma'am.
Hmm. Okay, fine. So what is the question saying? Okay, imagine if I tell you that 7 and let's say 7 and the number 9, they both leave the same remainder when divided by 2. When they divided by 2, they leave the same remainder. What does that mean? That when you divide them, 2 3s are 6, and the remainder is 1. Again, 9 divided by 2, 2 4s are 8, remainder is 1. So you see that the remainder is the same. So the same thing is going to happen in this particular scenario where we are saying that these two polynomials, these two dividends, they leave the same remainders when divided by z minus 3. So let's first try dividing them by z minus 3 and see what the remainder comes out to be. Is that okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Riaz, are you following?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So let's first divide the first polynomial, this one. So this is az cube. Now see, a is not a variable, okay? Pay very close attention. A isn't a variable, it's a constant. It has a value. It could be 1, -1, 2, -5, 3, anything. We don't know what its value is. We have to find its value. We have to find this constant, okay? So az cube plus 4, I just need to do it a little bit down, 4z square. I hope you're writing this in your notebook, both of you. Yes?
Yes. What, ma'am?
Are you writing
Are you
this in your
writing this in
notebook?
your notebook? Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good. Fine. You have to divide it by z minus 3. Till here, is it clear?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Now, how do we start dividing? See, if you have something like this, if you have, let's say, 4z cube plus blah blah blah, whatever, and over here you have z minus 2. Let's say you have z minus 2. Then what will you do, Abdul Jabbar?
Yes, ma'am.
What do we do? What do we do if you have this kind of a situation? What do you do?
Ma'am, how do you divide it?
Yeah, I'm asking you how you divide it. You already know how to divide it, right?
Ma'am, first we see z into what gives us 4z cube.
Very good. So z into what gives us 4z cube, and that will be
4z square.
very good,
Ma'am,
4z square. Yes.
ma'am, can you explain it? I just joined the meeting.
Okay. All right, Abdul Rahman. Okay. So Abdul Rahman, we are right now we are doing chapter 2. We have done more than half of the chapter, so we are almost about to complete it. We are doing factorization of polynomials. In specific, we are doing factor theorem. Okay. Don't worry, you will be given a backup of the first chapter. All right. And the whatever part has been left of this chapter, that also you will get a backup. Okay. So, Rahman.
Yes.
All right. So we are doing division of polynomials. It's okay if you're not able to understand everything, but I would strongly urge that even if you're not able to understand, don't get distracted, don't zone out, don't do something or the other. Just pay attention to the board, try to understand, and I'm sure you will understand a lot of things. Okay, even if you haven't done this previously, you will understand a lot of things just by looking at how we are solving the question. Is that okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good. Fine. So anyway, we are going to get back to the question. Let me just tell you what the question was. The question is, if this polynomial and this other polynomial, when they are both divided by z minus 3, if they leave the same remainder, you have to find the value of a. A is over here. Let me show you. This is a and this is a. Okay. So what we are going to do is, they're saying if this is divided by this, it leaves a certain remainder. We don't know what that remainder is. So we thought, okay, if we don't know what that remainder is, let's try to find it out. Let's try to find what that remainder was. Okay. So we're just dividing it. And just like we do our normal division, any two numbers, right? You do, let's say you do 9 divided by 2. Okay. Or any bigger number, 984 divided by 2. The process that you follow when you divide normal numbers, the same process we are going to follow over here also. Okay. So so we were just taking an example. What if you have something 4z cube, and Abdul Rahman, I would really appreciate it if you could switch on your camera. So, okay, we're taking an example over here, 4z cube plus anything. Okay, and we are saying how can we divide this? So how will we divide it? We say z multiplied by what will give me this thing, the first term. Just like if you have 984 over here, then you say 2 multiplied by what will give you the first digit, 9. So you say, okay, 2 multiplied by 4, don't give me 9, but will give me something very close to 9, a little less than 9, right? So the same thing we are going to do here, z multiplied by what will give you the first term. I hope that's clear to everyone.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good.
Yes, ma'am.
So z multiplied by 4z square will give you 4z cube. So we're going to write 4z square over here. Now, as for this also has to be multiplied with this. Na? This is also a part of the division. So this, now what is minus 2 multiplied by 4z square? What will we do? We will multiply the constant with the constant. What does that become? Who will tell me? What is minus 2 multiplied by 4? Come on. This is something you studied in your 6th, 7th grades. What is minus 2 multiplied by 4?
8
8 or minus 8?
minus
Minus 8.
Minus 8. Minus 8, and what else is left?
Square.
Z square. Z square. Okay. So this is minus 8z square. Now the same thing we're going to do over here. Z multiplied by what will give you az cube. Now imagine I just remove this 4 and I keep it as a. Okay, I remove this 4 and I make it a. Now what will this become then? Z multiplied by what will give you az cube. Tell me, who will tell me this? It's very easy. Come on. What did I do? I didn't do anything. I just removed the 4 and I replaced it with a. Now tell me, what will the answer over here become? Yes, someone was saying something. Yes. Abdul Jabbar?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Please tell us. What should I write over here in the bracket, in the blank? What happened? Where are you getting confused?
Ma'am, what is A?
See, that's what I told you. A can be any number. It can be 2, it
But we
can
can
be
take
4,
it
it
as
can be
1.
6, it can be anything. No, you can't take it as 1. We can't just assume it is something. A can be any number. Okay, that's why I tried explaining it to you with 4 over here first. We put a 4 over here first. We said z multiplied by what will give you 4z cube. What was our answer? Abdul Jabbar, what was our answer?
Ma'am, 4z square.
4z square. Now I am doing nothing except I am just changing this 4 and I'm making it a. Now what will happen over here? What will happen to this 4?
Az square.
Az square, exactly. What was taking you so long? So if you have, obviously just see, just check it, okay? Just multiply and check it. If you have z multiplied by az square, what does it become? The a is a constant. So a remains as it is, and the z multiplied by z square becomes z cube. So the answer is az cube. Is this clear to all of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes.
So z multiplied by what gives us az cube? Z multiplied by az square gives us az cube. Clear till here?
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
All right. Now tell me, now we have to multiply the other part of this divisor, which is minus 3. We have to multiply minus 3 with the whatever we have written in the quotient till now. We have to multiply it with az square. So what is minus 3? Minus 3 multiplied by az square. Come on.
Minus 3az square.
Very good. Minus 3az square. So this becomes minus, I'm sorry. First we will write this down now. Okay. Now minus 3 multiplied by az square is minus 3az square.
Change the signs.
Clear to everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, we will change the signs. Just a minute. Okay. So now this becomes positive and this becomes negative. Now we do the cancelling part. This
Cancel
cancels
az
with
cube.
this and az cube and az cube gets cancelled. Now, what about,
Az square.
now what do we have here? We have 4z square plus 3az square. Yes? We have 4z square plus 3az square. So basically what we have is, if you want to take the 3z square, I'm sorry, if you want to take the z square as common, you can take the z square as common. So what happens? Let me just show you. So you take the z square as common and what do you have left? क्या बच रहा है हमारे पास?
4 plus 3a.
4 plus 3a, exactly. So what do we have here? 4 plus 3a bracket, then z square. Is that okay?
Yes, ma'am.
यहाँ तक clear है तो please write it down in your notebook. And I would suggest कि ये वाला part है ना, just give it a little bit of space and then write. इसको थोड़ा space देकर लिखिए.
Ma'am, can't we write in other way? Do you have to write it as 4 plus 3a into z square?
Other way मतलब what way?
Ma'am, subtract 3, 4 and 3.
अच्छा, tell me one thing. ये 4 है. First of all, subtract नहीं होगा. Why? Because it is 4 plus. We change the sign, remember? We change the sign.
Yes, ma'am.
So it won't be subtracted. First of all, it will be plus. Secondly, one thing is, okay, let me give you another example. Let's say you have 2 plus 3x. Can you add this and say 5 or 5x? Can we do this?
No, ma'am.
No. Why not?
They are different.
They are not like terms. है ना? They are unlike terms. If this was 2x plus 3x, then this will become 5x. If this was 2 plus 3, then this will become 5. But over here, we have 2 plus 3x. It's a completely different thing. So we cannot add them. That's why we will just keep it as it is. Are you understanding?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Good. Let me check. Okay. What happened to all of you? Switched off your cameras. Switch it on. If the teacher has her camera on, the students should also have their camera on. Abdul Jabbar, हाँ, okay. ठीक है. Let's move forward. Have you noted this down in your notebooks?
Yes, ma'am.
Good. Fine. Let's move forward then. Now, what is the next step? The same thing which we did over here. जो हमने first step में किया था कि we did z multiplied by what will give me the first term. Okay, that is what we need to do. First of all, I'm going to copy down whatever is left. जो भी digits हैं, we're going to bring them down. Just like we do in normal division. We bring down the leftover digits, don't we? So the same thing we're going to do over here. So z multiplied by what is going to give me the first term? Can someone tell me? I'm waiting to see who's going to tell me the answer first. Z multiplied by what will give you this term? Okay, let me give another example. You have to start seeing a pattern. See, maths is a lot about patterns. Okay, once you start seeing patterns, the calculations will become easy. So imagine if I tell you z multiplied by what will give you 40z, what will your answer be? Come on, quick.
Ma'am, 40.
40. Yes, you have to be quicker than this. If I say z multiplied by what will give you 40 plus x z. Yeah, z. Now what will your answer be?
40 plus x.
Very good. 40 plus x in brackets. ठीक है, in brackets. Now z multiplied by what will give you 40z cube. What will your answer be?
40z square.
Very good. 40z square. Now if I ask z multiplied by what will give you 40 plus x z square. Now what will your answer be?
40 plus x into z.
Very good. 40 plus x into z. So अब यहाँ पे क्या है? It is, can you see the similarity between this, whatever we have, the first term, oops, sorry, and this over here. This is 4 plus 3a. Can you tell me what will the answer be over here? Hmm. What happened?
4 plus 3 into
Into
Z.
4 plus 3a into z. And if you want, you can even check the answer. You multiply z with this term, which you have just told me. And you see that it is nothing but 4 plus 3a multiplied by z into z. What is z into z? Z square. So you see that we are getting the same expression. Is this okay for everyone?
Yes.
Any doubt so far?
No.
No,
If there
ma'am.
are any doubts at all, let me know. Okay, fine. So answer is 4 plus 3a multiplied by z over here. This is our answer. So this is what we are going to write over here. Positive, because it's positive. 4 plus 3a multiplied by z. ठीक है? Now what is the next step? जब हम एक बार once we have multiplied the z part with some quotient to get this part. Now what do we have to do? We have multiplied z. What else is remaining?
3 into 4a 4 plus 3.
Minus 3. Bacha,
Yes, ma'am.
it is minus 3. Never forget the signs. So minus 3 into 4 plus 3a multiplied by z. So what we're going to do here is, first of all, you're going to copy this and then subtract them. Okay, we're going to change the sign, to do that later. All right, now we have to multiply this with this. Okay, let's do that. We have to multiply this with this. You have to write that over here. Tell me, multiply करके बताइए. What will it become? हाँ. Come on, very simple. What is minus 3 multiplied by this bracket? No answers.
Minus 21 3. Minus 21a.
Minus 21a. How did we get minus 21a? Please explain. See, it's okay to be wrong and it's okay to give wrong answers. What is not okay is to stay quiet. Okay, so please give answers even if they're wrong, because when you give answers, you will learn.
Ma'am,
And
12
if you
plus
don't give
9.
answers, you won't. 12 plus 9a. Again, you did the same thing. 12 plus 9a. Is this 12a plus 9a? Yes or no? Is this 12a plus 9a? Or is it just 12 plus 9a?
Ma'am, we multiplied with 3.
Yeah, we multiplied it with 3. That is fine. I am asking, जो आपने आंसर मुझे बताया 21a, how did you get 21a? 21a आपको तब मिला होगा जब आपने, when you did 12 plus 9, आपने plus कर दिया, forgetting the fact that 12 doesn't even have a with it.
Ma'am, I added 4 plus 3 before. That's all.
You added 4 plus 3. You made the same mistake. Remember that the same thing we were talking about over here in the first step.
Yes, ma'am.
So we will not add 4 plus 3. Sorry about that. This will become, you will just simply write minus 3 times 4 plus 3az. You can just simply leave it like that. Or you can open the bracket and you can make it, you can just multiply 3 with whatever is inside the bracket. Okay. So what will that become? Minus 3 will be multiplied with 4 and minus 3 will also be multiplied with 3a. Which property is this? Distributive property. Minus 3 multiplied by 4, which is minus 12, plus, in fact, minus, because it is minus 3 multiplied by 3a. Minus into, so this minus sign comes over here. So minus 3 into 3a is minus 9a, and then z. Is this clear to everyone? Any doubts?
No.
Okay. So this thing becomes minus 12 minus 9a. Please don't make a mistake over here by writing minus 12a. That would be a huge disaster. Don't do that mistake. Please note this down, all of you.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. See, what I'm going to do here is, just a minute. Don't note it down yet. Just a minute. See, this is minus and minus now. So I'm just going to take the minus sign common. I'm just going to take the minus sign common. So it becomes minus of 12 plus 9a multiplied by z. Okay. So I'm just going to take the minus sign common outside. And please don't get confused when I'm doing this change. I am just taking the minus sign common outside and doing it like this. Okay. And this inside the thing becomes plus. Got it? Any confusion over here?
No, ma'am.
We have taken the minus sign common. So जब minus common आ गया दोनों तरफ से, when minus has been taken common from both the terms, then what do we have left? अगर हमने minus को ले लिया, what do we have left inside? We have nothing but positive.
Yes.
Now we do the same thing which we did. We're gonna change the signs. Minus, and here this minus sign over here, it becomes plus. So now these two, they get cancelled. And now we are left with the z part. Now what do we have? We have 3z plus 12 plus 9a z. Okay. Or in other words, let me write it like this. 3z plus 12 plus 9a z. What will this become? Think about it and tell me. You have to add these. Acha, see, let me give you a small hint. If you have 5x plus 3x, तो हम ऐसे में क्या करते हैं? What do we do? Do we worry about the x? No, we don't worry about the x. We only look at this 5 and this 3. We look at their coefficients. And we add their coefficients. Remember this, what I'm saying. We add their coefficients. So we do 5 plus 3 in our mind. We do 5 plus 3. And then we add the x in front of it. So what do? We do 5 plus 3 is 8. And then we write x. Right? So the same thing you're going to do here. You are not going to worry about the z. You are only going to add their coefficients. 3 and 12 plus 9a. Now quickly add 3 plus 12 plus 9a and tell me what happens. I will see who gives the answer first. It's just a simple calculation. 3 plus 12 plus 9a.
15 plus 9.
Very good. 15 plus 9a. Because 3 and 12 can be added. Just like 5 and 3 can be added. And 5 and 3 can be added. Similarly, 3 and 12 can also be added. But we cannot add 9a because it is an unlike term. It's a different kind of term. So 15 plus 9a और फिर बाद में हम z लगा देंगे. Just like over here what we did, we just added or we just inserted the z over there. So with the same thing, we're going to do 15 plus 9a z. And then we're just going to bring down the minus 4. Let me know if you're all done till here. Abdul Rahman, where did you go? Acha, okay, you're right there. I couldn't see you, sorry.
Done.
All of you done? Abdul Rahman and Riaz. Hmm?
Ma'am, the reason why you can't exactly see me is because the camera is
Yeah, I got it. It's
in a
okay.
very
No problem. No problem. I'm just asking whether you have done this till here. Have you written this till here or not? Okay, so we will move on. Now, what do we have to do next? Same step. We have to follow the same step what we did. The first thing, z multiplied with what will give me this. Okay? Can you tell me now? It's very simple now. Z multiplied with what will give you this? Who is going to give me the answer? Should I call everyone by name now? Come on, you're in 9th. Don't be shy of telling the answer. Z multiplied by what will give you this first term? 15 plus 9a multiplied by z.
15 plus 9.
15 plus
9.
9a. Yeah, obviously, z multiplied by, we can see it over here, no? Z multiplied by this. What is the first term? The first term is nothing but z multiplied by the red bracket. So it is very clear that z multiplied by 15 plus 9a. So we're just going to do, this is positive now, so we will write positive. 15 plus 9a, and that's it. Z multiplied by 15 plus 9a gives you 15 plus 9a multiplied by z. As clear, as simple as that. So, all right. Now we just copy the same thing down. And then what do we do? Tell me quickly, we don't have much time remaining.
3 into 15 plus 9.
9a, very good. Minus 3 into 15 plus 9a. What is minus 3 into 15 plus 9a? We keep the minus sign outside, okay? Then multiply this 3 with whatever is inside the bracket. So this becomes 3 multiplied by 15 is what?
Um, 45 plus 27.
You're all
45
not
plus 9.
replying.
Ma'am,
What, you're not able to calculate what is 3 into 15? Then what is 3 multiplied by 9?
No, 27.
So 3 minus multiplied with that is yes. What happened? Is my screen visible?
yes, ma'am. We can now see it.
Just a minute.
Ma'am, how much time do we have left?
We have 10 minutes left. Just give me a minute.
Uh,
Okay. Am I audible now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I don't know why I am not able to. Yeah. Am I audible now?
yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Better. Better. Now I can hear you. All right.
Ma'am, why do you
Yeah.
stop sharing the screen?
I didn't. You can you see the screen now?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's see. Huh. Fine. So where were we? We were at this. Huh? So we are supposed to write this over here. Let's do that quickly.
Wait, ma'am, I have a question.
Yes, please ask.
Uh, you're using a phone, then how are you using a camera then?
Okay, fine. That was very out of topic, but I am using a tablet for uh, showing you the screen, and I am using the camera through a laptop.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. All right. So yeah. So we are supposed to write this thing over here. So I'm just gonna copy paste it. Nope, it's not fitting. Never mind. So I'm just going to write minus 45 plus 27a. Okay. Till here, everyone has written in their notebooks?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay, good. Fine. What is the next step? Who will tell me?
Change the signs.
Change the signs. Minus, and this becomes plus. So minus minus, this thing gets cancelled. And now let's come to this part. 4 plus 45 plus 27a. There is
Minus 4.
no, oh, very good, minus 4. So there's no variable over here. So we'll just add without doing this thing, which we did over here. Okay. So minus 4 plus 45 plus 27a. Who will tell me what that is?
Ma'am, 41 plus 27.
Very good. 41 plus 27a. So this is the, what have we gotten now? ये क्या
The
मिला है हमें?
remainder.
Very good. This is the remainder. And if you remember, पूरी कहानी remainder से ही शुरू हुई थी. We wanted to find the remainder. Why? Because we were told that the remainder which we get on dividing this will be the same as the remainder which we get on dividing this. So the remainder over here, remainder, I'm just going to write it like this, is 41 plus 27a. Now, does it mean that if you divide this also, the remainder will be 41 plus 27a?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you sure? Then why will they ask us to, how can we find a then? If both of them are just the same. Okay, let me tell you, let me give you an example, okay? Let's say 2 plus 4x, or not x, let's call it b, okay? 2 plus 4b is equal to, give me a minute. 4 plus 3, no. B. ठीक है. Can you find B from this? Tell me what is B. How will we find B? Who will tell me?
Ma'am, take 2 to the other side and 3 to the.
3B to, so what we do first is we take 2 to the other side and we bring 3B to the other side. Actually, हम उसको other side नहीं ले रहे होते. What we are actually doing is, we are, इस 2 को हमें दूसरे side भेजना है ना? So what we do is we subtract 2 from both the sides. So we say subtracting 2 from both sides. So this becomes 2 minus 2 हो जाएगा यहाँ तो 2 minus 2 is 0. So 4b, यहाँ पे 2 minus 2 मैं छोटा सा लिख देती हूँ, is equal to 4 plus 3b minus 2. ठीक है? So now this 2 minus 2 is 0. So this becomes 4b equals, now what is 4 minus 2? 4 minus 2 is 2 plus 3b. ठीक है? Now what do? We have to get rid of the 3b on this side. We have to take it to the other side. है ना? Because this is 4b, this is 3b. They are both of the same family. They are both friends. So they have to be together. So you take 3b to the other side. Or what do we do here is we subtract, or how can you take 3b to the other side? You can say subtracting 3b from both sides. Okay. So this becomes 4b minus 3b is equal to 2 plus 3b minus 3b. यहाँ पे कोई doubt? Any doubt? Anyone? What's 4b minus 3b? 1b. This is equal to 2 plus 3b minus 3b is 0. So 1b is equal to 2. That means b is equal to 2. So you understood?
Yes, ma'am.
How did we solve? This is one different expression, 2 plus 4b. That is equal to another different expression, 4 plus 3b. So can you think, is it possible कि यहाँ पे भी हमारा ऐसे ही सिचुएशन हो सकता है that 41 plus 27a will be equal to something, जो यहाँ पे आएगा इसका जो रिमाइंडर होगा, but that won't be the same as 41 plus 27a. मतलब their values will be the same, but 41 plus 27a नहीं होगा. It will be something plus something else. Do you
Yes,
think
ma'am.
it's possible? Yes.
Yes.
So now, since we don't have any time left, what is your job is to divide this with this. Okay. Let me quickly show you how it will be. Quickly show you how it will be done, so that when you go home, you can do it by yourself. Okay. So, okay, where did it go? Z cube. Fine. All right. Just quickly see this, and if you want, you can take a screenshot at the end. But I highly recommend you to try solving this by yourself. Don't just rely on the screenshot and be like, copy paste everything. Then you won't learn anything if you just use to copy pasting. So you can always look at the screenshot as a reference. So z into what will give us z cube. Z into z square will give us z cube. So z cube, we just copied down the same thing. And now minus 3 into z square. So minus 3 into z square is minus 3z square. Okay, we have to take care of one thing. यहाँ पे कोई z square वाली term नहीं है ना? So we will do one thing, leave out some space for that term. Okay, plus 0z square. Because z isn't there, so we will say 0 is lagging. Please bear with it. Anyway, so this, we now change the signs. And our time is up, but I'll just quickly try to complete it. So 0 plus 3 is 3z square. Now minus 4z plus a. Now again, z multiplied by what will give me 3z square? Z multiplied with 3z will give me 3z square. And if you're not able to understand this, you can always go back to the recording. You can ask on WhatsApp from the same number where you get the link of the class. On that same number, you can message and ask for the recording. Okay. Now minus 3 into 3z plus, sorry, minus 9z. Okay, this thing gets cancelled. And what is 9 minus 4? 5z plus a. And yeah, a lot of students make this mistake of writing, the way they write the a, it looks like a 9. So then they start thinking it is 9, but it's not. Please write your variables, everything carefully, okay? 5z plus a. Now, z multiplied by what will give me 5z. Z multiplied by 5 will give me 5z. And then we multiply minus 3 and 5. So we get minus 15. So this is 0 and this is a plus 15. So what are they telling me? They are telling me that this remainder, a plus 15, is the same as 41 plus 27 plus 27a equals a plus 15. And from here, you have to find out the value of a and a.
Yes, ma'am.
Out.
And your voice is lagging.
Yeah, I guess it is. Even my screen is lagging, I hope. I suppose. Was everything clear what I explained today?
Yes, ma'am.
Any doubts?
No.
No, ma'am.
No? Okay. Fine. So this is your homework. You have to find the value of A. All right, then I will see you in the. Okay, yeah, one more thing. We missed a class in between on Tuesday. We were, I wanted it to be postponed to Wednesday, but apparently you guys had science class on Wednesday. So what time and what date or what day are you guys free for a backup class of the missed class which we were supposed to have on Tuesday? What time, what day are you guys free? Can you just text me in
Ma'am,
the
I'm
chat
traveling
box?
on Saturday, so I can.
Yeah, we have again on Saturday, but we have to make
No,
up
but
for the
I'm
missed
traveling
class,
on
right?
Saturday.
You don't have anything on Saturday?
No, ma'am, I'm traveling on Saturday, so.
So you are traveling on Saturday, so you won't be joining the class on Saturday.
I don't know, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Let's see. You can always just do one thing. Message what time you would like to have the backup class on the WhatsApp number, and they will forward it to me. Ask them to forward it to me. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you, class.
Thank you.